Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say thank you for giving me the chance to join this special event, the second international conference on the future of education, Iconfed 2020. Let me introduce ourselves. I'm Nur Azizah and my partner is Adhit Cahyo Prasetyo. We are from UPI Indonesia. The title of our paper is Siep, Social Inclusive Education Project Community in Rural Area for Equitable Education Access.
Introductions. The United Nations is committed to ensuring adequate and inclusive education and emphasize lifelong learning for each individual. However, this ideal sometimes become a daydream in developing countries, especially for parents and their children with special educational needs in remote areas. One thing that attracted our attention was the presence of SIP community social inclusive education project that attempted to solve this problem that happened in village located in Jatiluhur, Purwakarta Regency, West Java Province, Indonesia. The background of the presence of SIP community based on three core problems. There are lack of access to education for children with special educational needs or SEN in rural areas. The second is the high cost of education. And the last one, limited access to special school in rural areas. Those problems are based on questionnaire that given to college student and community. The data shows that access to education for children with SEN in rural area is not properly accessible. It can be explained by the number of scales given. Besides, educational service in regular or inclusive schools for children with SENS also are not fully accommodating based on the number of scales given. And it is aligned with the data from Central Statistic Agency of Indonesia regarding the number of children with SEN drop out of school at each level of education. Based on 2018 education statistic, the percentage of disabilities population aged 5 years and above still in school is only 5.48%. And this percentage is contrast with the non-disabled population in the number 25.83%. People with disability who have not or never earned education at all is 23.91%. Only 6.17% of the non-disabled population aged 5 years and above never earned an education. Based on this problem, it is necessary to have a program that can facilitate children with SEN in rural areas to obtain access to education without obstacle. SIP, Social Inclusive Education Project, is a community that compassionate about fulfilling access to education for children with SEN in rural areas through several programs. Therefore, this study aims to look deeper into the roles of the SIP community and its implementation in providing access to education for children with special needs in rural areas.
The methodology in this study. The methodology in this study is qualitative descriptive. Location in this study in Jatiluhur Village, Purwakarta Regency, Indonesia. Data collection technique use observation and interviews with head of Jatiluhur Village, parents of children with special needs, and SIP volunteers. Data is analyzed through several stages, namely data reduction, data presentation, data conclusion, and data validation using triangulation.
Result, based on data collection technique and data analysis we do, we found that general description SIP, Social Inclusive Education Project, is a community service program for children with special need in rural areas. And the SIPS program has a tagline that become the reference for the implementation of the SIP program itself. The name is Equitable Educational opportunities for everyone, which means that the SIP program provides fair educational opportunities for all without exception for children with special needs. And the purpose of establishing the SIP program is to facilitate the children needs, especially for children with special educational need in rural areas. And also SIP has several programs. There are three programs. And the first is Independence Development Program, which is a program that stimulates children to be able to train their independence, starting from eating, wearing their clothes, and other independence that is used in their activity in daily. And the second is Skills Development Program, is a program that encourages children to develop skill and self-interest, starting from speaking skills, music, art, etc. And then the last one is Knowledge Development Program, is a program that stimulate children to have a lot of knowledge, both general knowledge and knowledge used for daily activities. And also SIP is located in Jatiluhur Village, Purwakarta Regency. There are 3 children with special needs who are supervised by SIP. Their names are F, J, and S. The first child is named F. He is on the grade 4 elementary school. F has SEN or special educational need on a cognitive aspect such as difficulties of reading, writing, and counting. The main target to be achieved in 1 month is to teach F to read sentences. And it can be seen from the image on the screen. And the second child is S. S is 10 years old. S has cerebral palsy, similar to F. S also has curriculum that is prepared for meeting. S gets to program skills and knowledge. The main target to be achieved in the 4 class is that S can hold a pencil. All of the activities can be seen on the image on the screen. The last child is J. The last child is J. J is 7 years old. Similar to S, J has cerebral palsy. However, J can sit like us. J can only lie in bed, and when he wants something, J will cry. The goals of the program for J is he can use flashcard as augmentative alternative communications or AAC to communicate what he needs. This can be seen on the image on our screen. Also, the program cannot run well without collaboration with the stakeholder. Therefore, SIP collaborated with government, in this case, the local education board, local authority, students, and the community village, the community. SIP opens donation to community who wants to donate goods or money to children with sent through SIP community. The open donation information distributes via pamphlet on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp.
Result of interviews with head of Jatiluhur Village. Head of Jatiluhur Village say SIP is good, can help children with special needs in Jatiluhur Village. I was also helped by the existence of SIP. The head of Jatiluhur Village feel helped by the existence of SIP because SIP was able to empower the people in Jatiluhur Village, especially children with special needs. The head of Jatiluhur Village gave a lesson to implement SIP in Jatiluhur Village by providing a cooperation letter issued by the village. Result of interviews with volunteership. They say the community is very positive. The community is very suitable for me, whose background is as an education student. The Siep community is good because accommodate children with special needs in access to learning. Siep is also a place for me to study inclusive education. SIP is a positive and beneficial community not only for children with special needs, but also for volunteers. College students are ex- expected to be able to carry one of the Tri Dharma Perguruan Tinggi, namely community service. SIP providing training to volunteers regarding children with special needs. So, volunteers already know the learning objectives to be achieved and how to guide these children. Result of interviews with parents of children with special needs. They say can help Sakar, so I can learn the movement of the question. Can hold a little bit. That's good. The help is the that the learning. Result of interviews with parents of children with special needs. They say can help. Sakar, so I can learn the movement of the question. Can help a little bit. That's good. The help is that the learning method continues to be improved. Parents of children feel very helped by the existence of SIP because it can help children to develop motor skills, both fine and gross motor skills. Okay, discussion. This is discussion. Discussion. Various research state that SIP has a role in providing access to education for children with special needs in rural areas. The village had feels helped by the presence of SIP because it can empower the community, especially children with special needs. Parents of children with special needs are also helped by the presence of SIP because on average children with special needs in rural areas do not attend school.
For the conclusion, SIP provides access to education for children with special needs in rural areas through several programs. The program is the development of independence, skills, and knowledge. There are 3 children with special needs in Jatiluhur Village who are supervised by SIP. The presence of SIP was welcomed by various parties, such as the village head, parents of children with special needs, and SIP's volunteers. Each child has its own curriculum that is tailored to the child's condition and needs. This is because SIP provide access to education for children with special needs and parents. SIP assists village head in carrying out village program, facilitates students in carrying out of the 3 pillars of higher educations, provide education to the community about inclusive education and children with special needs.
Well, thank you very much for your kind attention for having us through the presentation. Do you have any other question? If you have, you can leave comment or question on YouTube. Later, we can respond to during the availability period of the video. That's all from our. And the last day, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.